Hey guys, Keo here. Once another Keo Gaming. Don't forget the bell button, subscribe button to get the notifications to my channel. Alright guys, as you already know, the Gaming Awards are coming up very fast. Okay, even though we had the Golden Joystick Award, which I don't count that. I've never heard of that award until what? Maybe like a few days ago. But I'm not paying any mind. And as you guys already know, The Last of Us 2 has won that award. Now, when stuff like that happens, it really makes me think. Are they rigging these awards? Who's paying these people off? But hey, you know, I'm not really like a big journalist type of guy anyway, so I'm not even going to get in deep into that. But anyway, we're going to jump into the Gaming Awards that's going to be showcased next month on December 10th. All right, and I'm going to read off the nominations to you guys. All right, so let's dive right up into this. Okay, the first game that's going to be showcased is Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Doom Eternal, The Last of Us Part 2, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. But we're going to talk about Ghost of Tsushima first and why I think, in my opinion, that it should be on this list. Alright? Ghost of Tsushima literally has taken PS4 to its peak when it comes down to graphics, when it comes down to story, when it comes down to generally just revolutionizing when it comes down to first-party games. Now, I didn't expect for this game to come out this way. This game looks drop-dead gorgeous. The story and the lore to this game is amazing. I've never played a game like this before. You know, well, everybody can bake a difference, say, oh, well, it plays like an Arkham game, or it plays like Spider-Man, this and that. No. This game is in a league of its own. Does it borrow from some of these AAA titles? Possibly when it comes down to its one-button combat, but the game is very tactical. It has strategy when it comes down to the combat. It has different styles to change from to destroy different enemy types on the game, which I find very interesting. The game does not hold your hand. This game is a pretty hard game in my opinion. When I first jumped on this game, I thought that I was going to learn it right off the bat when I first touched it, but I was surely wrong. This game's difficulty on normal mode leads up to hard mode, in my opinion, guys. That's what I think. It took me just a little bit in the beginning of the game to grasp the mechanics of the game, and once I grasped the mechanics of the game, I had a general understanding of how to progress through the game. The exploration is just amazing. The music on this game is soothing, guys. It's very soothing, and a lot of people have given this game an amazing score, and in my opinion, guys, it deserves its place to be on this list. Now, when it comes down to any game of Hades, I've never played the game, but I've seen many of people have praised this game. This game is like a top scroller Dark Souls game. That's what I'm going to generalize this game to be. That's what it is to me when it comes down to the death, when it comes down to starting over from certain points and stuff, guys, when it comes down to enemy types, everything, guys. This game is phenomenal, and indie games has always pushed their games to the limits, showing us that we don't really need to depend on just surely AAA titles when we have indie games that are willing to take the risk. And in my opinion, this game deserves its place to be a nominate, to be on a nominated list when it comes down to the Gaming Awards, guys. Shout out to those guys that created this game, Hades. The Hades team, y'all have done a phenomenal job. Okay, so we're going to get into the next game, and that is Doom Eternal. Doom. I've been playing Doom since PS1, guys. Yes, PS1. My dad introduced me to Doom on the PS1. My dad also bought Doom on Super Nintendo, 64. My dad was Doom fanatical. My dad loved Doom, and I grew up with Doom. In my opinion, I love Doom 3. Doom 3 is a really good game. To me, it's a survival horror FPS. I used to watch my dad and my uncle play Doom all the time with Doom 3 all the time on Xbox. And we used to do LAN parties when it came down to Doom on the PlayStation, just traversing through the levels, and we thought the game was just ongoing. The game just never stopped. Doom Eternal was very fast-paced when it compared to Doom 2016. Like, literally, there's no time to hide. Everything is running gun. Everything is just constantly afoot, trying to make sure to maintain your health and to maintain your shield, guys. The game is very strategic, guys. You pick up a gun, you look at enemy body parts to dismantle in the game, to try to take your enemies down very fast, very quickly. And I've seen speedrunners of this game. This game, it deserves to be on this list, guys. I love Doom Eternal. This is a manly man's game, guys. My friend Dev couldn't even handle this game, and my friend Dev is more so a casual gamer. So I've been trying to get him into like other particular type of games to broaden his horizons when it comes down to video games. He's seen that I was playing this game on stream, and he heard my dad and my brothers in the background yelling, "Doom!" all that other good stuff. And this really, really got him hyped to want to try the game. He got the game. He didn't make it very, very far. When he came out of the game, he said, "Man, I'm just not playing this game anymore. I just can't do it. I can't do it." But I'm going to try to get him to try this game again. Doom Eternal deserves this place to be on this list, guys. I'm glad Doom is nominated to be on this list. And the musical score, it gets you pumped to play the game. But we're going to jump into another game, The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What is this game doing on the list? Now, you already know it won the Golden Joystick Award. We already know that when it comes down to games like this, guys, they pander to people that don't really play these particular type of games. And the game is very political. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but the game is very political. I don't play my video games to revisit the real world. I play them to escape the world. I play it to relax, to wind down after a hard day's work, especially with the t-shirt business and working a job, and still hold on to my photography as well, guys. And when I play my video games, this is just one of the games that I'll just not recommend. Last of Us 1 is a gem. These are cinematic type of games. They are a genre to themselves. This game does not add to, it does not add anything when it comes down to just gaming in general, guys. It doesn't revolutionize this gameplay. It's the same game over and over again. And as Druckmann said, hey, you can jump. You can't really jump. It's all situational when it comes down to this game. The game changes nothing. But you do have people that will argue, saying that this game is really one of the best games and it should win Game of the Year. No, it shouldn't. Ghost of Tsushima outsold this game in comparisons, guys. So that shows you what the people want. That shows you what the people like. And I'm just going to leave it like that. The next game is Animal Crossing New Horizon. I bought this game from my niece for her birthday. And my sister has a game as well. They love that game to death. My sister's been playing Animal Crossing since the GameCube and since the other renditions, and especially on the phone as well. Now, Animal Crossing is kind of an unusual game to be on this list, but it's sold Nintendo Switch. It's sold Nintendo Switch like crazy. It's one of the best Nintendo Switch games ever sold to date, despite, you know, Astral Chain and a bunch of other games like Mario Odyssey and a bunch of stuff, Mario Go-Kart. But this game literally deserves a place on this list. This game literally changed everything when it came down to Animal Crossing. Even celebrities talk about this game. People build their channel up off of Animal Crossing, which I find very amazing. This game is a cult. It's literally a cult following, guys, to do certain things. And also, you can get amiibos for this game to add on to your lands, well, to your island and stuff like that. And also, they also could be tenants, you know, to your island and a bunch of other things. And this game looks gorgeous. It's fun to play with. It's fun to talk about with friends. And personally, in my opinion, guys, it's one of those games where you sit down at the table and you have a group of friends and you pretty much just swipe and trade and offer ideas of how to progress through the game and how to add things and how to get specific things for your island. It's a beautiful game to play. Last game on the list is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes, it deserves its rightful place on this list, guys. It's going to be definitely a tough decision when you got Doom Eternal, you got Ghost of Tsushima, and you got The Last of Us Part 2. If that game wins the Game Awards, I don't know what to say. It'll probably be my last Game Awards I'll ever watch. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the ending really wasn't that great, but the gameplay, the story, everything was phenomenal about that game. Literally, everything was phenomenal about that game. And don't let the name Remake fool you. It's actually a sequel that everybody's been talking about. It's actually a sequel to Final Fantasy VII and the other lores when it comes down to its novels and a bunch of other things, guys. This game deserves its place on the list. I love this game. The combat is rich. It's different. I love Final Fantasy VII Remake. And yes, I will be playing it again. And yes, I can't wait to episode 2. And it's in talks that episode 2 is supposed to be the last episode. I hope that's not true. I would like for them to do a third episode to to flesh out the characters more. I want to see more Final Fantasy VII, but also there are talks that Final Fantasy IX, the creator wants to make a sequel to that game too, which my older brother says no, it should stay and remain the way it is. But hey, that's a talk for another time. Guys, what do you think games should be on the nomination list? What games shouldn't be on the nomination list? Leave your comments in the comment box below. Talk to me, guys. Let me know what you think of this upcoming Game Awards on December 10th. Don't forget to hit the bell button, subscribe button to get notifications to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos coming up. This is Keo Lancer. See you later.